Alright, I'm back.
Changelings are dangerous. You can't trust them, especially not that one.
Don't even know him.
Oh, I don't, do I? Well, like mother, like son.
He's different, Daddy. He's sweet. He's smart. He loves chocolate. And he's nice to me.
I don't give a flying feather if he likes
Gosh.
It's all a facade! Changelings are heartless, cold, hideous monsters! Don't you understand?
Oh, you're one to talk.
Whoa. Dang.
Okay. So that's the way you're gonna play it, huh, Missy? Yes, I may be hideous, but at least I have a heart. Changelings are incapable of feeling any form of...
Can't you understand? I love him.
Oh, man.
You lost your mind? You know he's a changeling!
I don't care. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me in my entire life.
Can't you see he's bewitched you? Can't you see he's feeding off your emotions? He's only using you, Screwball! A creature like that can't love!
You're such a hypocrite. I can't believe you would say these things about Mothball when once upon a time, ponies wouldn't hesitate to say the same thing about you.
What? Where are you going? I'm not finished with you, young lady!
I'm finished.
Dang.
Screwball, Fluttershy, Draconequus! You come back here this instant!
Discord, I think you might have been too hard on her.
Too hard on her? She deliberately disobeyed me! On top of that, she used her magic against me and called me a heartless monster! A hypocritical one at that!
But don't you see?
Don't I see what?
This is exactly how I was treated when I fell in love with you.
Oh, well, yeah.
Our daughter's right. You are a hypocrite. You forbid Screwball from falling in love with a changeling when the world forbade me from falling in love with you.
Fluttershy, that was different. I loved you back. Changelings are incapable of love.
Okay, so a lot to take in here. First of all, she loves a changeling. Second of all, Discord's freaking ticked off about it. Third of all, Fluttershy is trying to get him to calm down because she loves him. And believe it or not, Mothball loves Screwball. Yeah, it was 4. Anyways, I think this is a very valuable lesson. I'm not gonna change,
They say they care for you, but once their hunger is satisfied, they just go up and stab you in the back! Ah!
Is that how you felt when Chrysalis betrayed you?
I just wish Screwball would realize I don't want her to get hurt. And I certainly don't want her to face the same...
What happened with Chrysalis is all in the past now. Maybe her son is different.
How could you possibly know that?
I don't. But 17 years ago, I met someone who every pony thought was a monster. I thought he was a monster too, until I got to know him better. Soon, I married him, and we've been happy ever since.
But changelings are evil!
You were evil once too, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yes, I know that, but...
And you changed, didn't you?
Well, yes, I did, but that's beside the...
What made you change?
You...
Because you felt...
Yeah, because if you actually watch Keep Calm and Flutter On in season 3? Season 2 or season 3? Discord changes his ways at the very end of the episode. And he says to Princess Celestia in person, face to face, that he promises to use his power for good. Most of the time. However, that didn't keep him from doing that very long. So, yeah. Which brings us to this. So.
In love with me.
It was more than that. My everything. You still are. My life was incomplete before I met you. I would lay down my life for you.
Then don't you think Prince Mothball could feel the same about Screwball?
I...
Yes.
You may be right. As usual. Still, you can't be too careful. I suppose I should go talk to her.
Give her some time to cool down. She might be too upset to talk right now.
You're right. Again.
Yeah.
What would I do without you?
Real Equestria, all willy-nilly.
That's 3 times. It's gotta be a new personal record for you.
Are you guys gonna kiss now? That's so romantic.
Pinky! Your tiny clones are eavesdropping again!
Oh my gosh. Oh, she's sad.
I thought I'd find you here.
Go away!
Huh?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were my dad. What are you doing out here?
I wanted to see if you were okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just... Daddy and I got into a fight.
Yeah.
I guess that's my fault.
No, I was the one who told you to change into yourself. I'm also the one who blasted my dad into a tree.
Oh,
You
that's
know, I
okay.
used my magic.
That's what you did, because I hear that shh, and that I heard that ching. That's probably what it was. Yeah, that's what we heard. That's what. Okay, that's what all of us heard. We just heard that shh, and Discord just was like against the wall, just like woozing. That's how you explain. That's what happens when you have a low budget cartoon of just drawings. It's alright.
Got in before? We've always been so close and never fought. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true. I have used my magic on him before. Whenever my mom needed to put him into a timeout, I kept him out of her room. But that's beside the point. I guess it was bound to happen at some point. Now every pony probably thinks I'm evil again.
Evil? Again? Wait, this happened before? Wait, what? When?
Well, like I said before, I'm really good at basketball.
Well, who would think you were evil? I mean, you're so sweet and funny and beautiful and you smell
What?
nice. I mean, so how have things been? You know, other than trouble with the parents.
That's how I am. I'm like, well, you're funny, you're smart, you're cute. What? You smell like strawberries. Yeah. Or it could just be like, you're cute, you're funny, you're sweet, you're great, you smell like strawberries. What? How has things been going? That's how I'm like. Look at his face. He's like, yeah. What have you been doing so far? That's what I'm like. It's like, you smell like strawberries. What? Nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay, I guess. I have a baby brother now.
A brother?
Yeah. His name is Zany. He's the cutest baby
Oh, that's
you'll
right,
ever
yeah.
see.
I forgot.
Does he, do the things you do? I mean, can he do magic?
Uh-huh. Though he has trouble controlling it. I mean, he can't help it. He is a baby after all.
Unicorn, yeah.
I'll be honest, I was a little jealous when he first came. But then I realized I now have another chaotic being to play with. I can't wait until he's older. That way we can play catch together.
Wait.
And I can show him my wicked curveball.
How old is he now?
5 months.
I didn't see him at the gala.
We had to leave him back in Ponyville with Apple Spike. Oh, that's Aunt Applejack's and Uncle Spike's new baby. Granny Smith is watching them.
Granny Smith? Oh, I remember you mentioning her.
Oh,
Shouldn't she be like 100 now?
I'm starting to think she's immortal like Daddy.
oh crap.
What about your friends? How are they doing?
Dinky and Cinnamon Stick got together at the dance. So did Thunder and Apple Blossom. I think A lot of ponies got up the courage tonight to tell the pony they liked that they... Well...
This is going... well, good for them, eh?
Yeah, good for them. You remember the last time we were here together?
I believe that was the night Mother told me to break your heart.
But you hadn't told her I could tell when ponies were lying.
I'm just glad you caught on. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to see you again.
That almost happened. You have no idea how long I waited for you to come back. I used to stay up all night sitting at my window, but you never showed up.
I told you, Mother wouldn't.
I know. Why do you stay with her?
Well, she's my family.
Some family?
Only family.
Does she even love you?
Changelings can't...
Don't give me that baloney about changelings being incapable of love. I know that's a lie.
I'm not lying.
You're not lying because you believe it's the truth, but it's not.
Why can't you just accept the fact that I have no heart, Screwy?
Don't you know?
Of course I know! I've always known! Changelings aren't exactly blind to these things, Screwy! And I'm sorry, but you can't have feelings for me. You can't love something that has no heart to love you back with.
Why can't you see what I see?
See what?
This! Feel that? That's a heartbeat. I've felt it ever since we were kids.
That's impossible. I'm not supposed to have a heart. I'm exactly what your father says. Cold, unfeeling,
If you're so cold and unfeeling, why haven't you drained me of my love yet?
Because you're the only friend I've ever had.
Oh, Muffy.
Yeah.
Is that music and fireflies?
Sorry. When I get emotional, my magic runs away with me.
Oh, Screwball, stop! Did you not hear my warning?
I don't care.
Well, you should! Do you think I'd be able to live with myself if I hurt? You should go home.
What?
Your family's probably worried sick.
Will I see you again?
I wouldn't get your hopes up.
But...
For your own safety, Screwy, I think it's best if you just stay away.
Muffy.
Goodbye.
Muffy!
Oh, man.
Any sign of her?
I'm sorry, darling. We've looked everywhere.
Dad.
You don't suppose she's run away, do you?
I'm sure she'll turn up soon.
Hello! Me, Trick Twilight. I'd like a dozen million cupcakes, please!
Screwball! Oh, thank goodness my little girl is all right.
Where have you been, young lady? We've been so worried. Don't worry, I was just getting some air.
Screwy, sweetheart, I wanted to talk about...
I don't want to talk right now. I just want to go to bed.
What? But... How dare you turn your back on me! You get back here right now, or I'll...
Go, honey. It's been a long night. She needs some rest.
Yeah.
We could all use some rest. Come on, every pony. I'll talk with her in the morning. I think I might know what's been bothering her.
Yeah. It's... Yeah.
Fluttershy, may I speak with you a moment?
Sure, Rarity. What is it?
How do you make it work?
Make what work?
Your marriage. It can't be easy. I mean, don't you two ever fight?
But of course. Married couples get into fights all the time.
Then how are you still together?
The thing about fights is that we argue about what is bothering us, and after the fight, we try to fix it. If we never talk about our problems with each other, how will one know what's troubling the other?
But don't most marriages end because of a fight?
Fights are normal. Of course, I wouldn't know. But I think most marriages break up due to a lack of a fight.
Fancy Pants and I never fought until...
Until what?
To the gala.
You can tell me anything. Whatever it is, I won't talk about it with anyone. Cross my heart and hope to fly. Stick a cupcake in my eye.
I caught Fancy Pants with another mare.
What? When?
A few days before Screwball and Dinky's birthday, Fancy Pants told me he was going out to lunch with a friend. Then while I was shopping, Uppercrust said she saw him at the cafe with his old mare friend, Fleur-de-Lis. I tried telling myself it was only a casual meal, but I was curious and asked Uppercrust to lead me to them. When we got there, her filthy hooves were all over him, in public nonetheless. Humiliated and hurt, I rushed home, packed my things, left Fancy Pants a note, picked up gemstone from her piano lessons, and hopped on the next train to Ponyville.
Maybe it isn't what you think.
And what if it is?
Did you even talk to Fancy Pants about this?
Well, no. I was just so upset.
A bit.
I couldn't talk to him.
A bit. You actually, yelled at him, to be exact. But you didn't really listen to what he had to say. Yeah.
Ah.
I haven't even told Gemstone about it.
Then how do you know that's what happened? Look, I won't say anything, but you should not leave something like this unsaid, especially to Fancy Pants. If you don't discuss this matter with him, it will never be resolved.
You're right. I shouldn't hold my anger in. I must speak with Fancy Pants. I suppose that means I should throw those divorce papers away.
That's good, Rarity.
But I need to sleep on it. Thank you, Fluttershy. You really are the best friend a pony could ever have.
Oh.
Go ahead. Knock.
I'm not knocking. You knock.
No, you knock.
You knock.
Fine. Cinnamon Stick, you knock.
No way. I'm not crazy enough to go near her when she's in that state. I'm not getting splattered with banana cream pie.
My cousin's right. Suppose we get her upset and she loses it. She went through a lot yesterday. Maybe only one of us should go in.
I'll go. I am her best friend.
Dinky, be careful.
I will.
Go away.
Scooey, it's Dinky. May I come in?
Just you.
Oh, she's all shaken up.
Cleaning indoors. That bad, huh?
Worse. Like basketball with gold dither and silver tray and piano combined worse.
Yeah.
Not that I mind a little chocolate rain, but I don't think the cleaning ponies would like seeing chocolate stains all over the room. You okay?
Do I look okay?
No.
I was just asking.
Oh, stupid mouth. Sorry, Dinks. I've just had a bad night.
I understand.
Yeah.
Tripies told us about your fight with your dad.
Those tattletale triplets. I swear one day I'm gonna bake them into the pie, and then they'll really be the tri-pies.
Every pony fights with their parents now and then.
But that's the first time I fought with Dad. I mean, Mom's gotten sore at me several times before, but not Dad. We've never had anything to argue about it till now.
The Tripies told me he was hard on you.
What else did they tell you?
Well, I don't know if they were just talking crazy like they normally do, but they said... Well, actually, it was mostly Raspberry who said that you were, dating a changeling.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, Scooey. You could tell me. I'm your best friend.
You just wouldn't understand.
Last one
But,
you could.
Dinky, I
Yeah.
appreciate you trying to help, but I just need to be alone right now.
Oh, there we go.
Hey, have any of you seen the tri-pies?
You called? Blueberry,
Raspberry
and cherry pie.
at your service. Screwball's upset. I need emergency musical accompaniment.
Ooh, a random song out of nowhere, huh? What kind?
Oh, is it a love song?
Ahem! Boyfriend standing right over here.
Ah, right. Well, there goes my headcanon.
All right, let's see. We've got overly emotional ballad, show-stopping mega chorus bridal-way number,
What's that thing with the tap dancing duets and canes?
feel-good best friend vaudeville number. Excellent choice. Raspberry, music, cherry, props. On it. We've got the essentials covered, but you've got to come up with the lyrics yourself. Are you willing to commit to that?
Yeah, I think I can do that.
Record player, check. And you can't do a vaudeville number without a straw hat and cane.
Thanks, girls. Just let us know when you're ready.
I thought I told you I wanted to be a...
Booey, you're my best friend, and I'm only doing this because I love you and you've left me no choice.
Dinky, what are you? Dinky? Dinky, where is that music?
Oh my gosh.
You're not. Please tell me you're not. Up, you are. There we go. Here comes the singing.
Together since birth, not figuratively. Join at the hip, not literally.
I'm not doing this.
We were both strange, and not like other ponies, and that's how we became best as good as homies.
Aunt Pinkie Pie put you up to this, didn't she?
No.
I have weird eyes that don't look quite right, and you can summon anything with your chaotic might. But when we stick together through sunny chocolate weather, although other ponies might stare, we're a super duper happy trooper, willy nilly, silly, billy, wheelie, great bear. Come on, Scooey, dance with me.
Dinky, I'm
This
not
is
in the mood to
weird,
spontaneously
actually.
breaking the song right now, which should show you how depressed I am. Can you just cut it out?
We need to up our game.
Cherry, the stage! What? You think I carry around a giant portable stage wherever I go? Hang on, it's in our room.
Alright.
How did you get a stage in...
Like BB&J, stuck between bread, stuffed into a gooey wooey sandwich.
That doesn't even rhyme.
You come to my aid whenever I am troubled, and when you come to play, the fun is then doubled.
You stole that from Princess Luna. I call copyright infringement.
Billies that give ponies the willies, but you know what? I really don't care. 'Cause we're a super duper happy trooper, willy nilly, silly, feely, really great pair. Come on!
No,
You know you wanna.
I do not pay.
From silly and boo thin and boo thick. I think of something original, but I'm really not that quick. We've had some tough times, but we've always pulled through. I don't feel so freaky whenever I'm with you.
And you brighten up my days with your bubbly, wobbly ways. I can count on my best friend to be there. Oh, all right.
'Cause we're a super duper happy trooper, willy nilly, silly, silly, really great pair.
I feel like there's something here. Hidden.
We'll always stick together through chocolate rainy weather. We look weird but really don't care. 'Cause we're a super duper happy trooper, having out the ice cream scooper. Willy nilly, silly filly, better than a crocodile. Really great pair. Really great pair.
It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Mm.
Yes, it's true. That changeling that was with me at the gala, he's my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Well, potential boyfriend anyway.
Was he the special sun pony you were talking about?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, you weren't kidding when you said your dad would get mad.
You don't mind?
Screwy, my best friend's the Princess of Chaos. My boyfriend's dad is a dragon. My eyes look in opposite directions. I'm used to weird stuff.
Well, yeah, but changelings are supposed to be evil.
So is your dad.
You really do understand, Dinky.
I lost track of
Sorry,
what she said. Anyways.
By the way, what do the others think?
Oh, they freaked out when the Tripites told us. Guess it makes sense since Cinnamon Stick's mom and the twins' mom used to battle changelings.
But not Mothball. He wasn't even born yet.
Mothball? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Hey, Screwball, Mothball? It's like you were meant for each other. Hey, I have an idea. We could run away together. It would be so romantic.
Yeah.
Thing
It's a
is,
little more complicated than that, Dinky.
yeah.
How so?
For
Discord.
starters, he's the prince of the changelings.
Wow, he's a prince even.
You don't get it, Dinky. He's heir to Chrysalis's throne. Queen Chrysalis is his mother.
Well, no offense, but your family's rep isn't perfect either.
Yeah.
Second, Mothball doesn't believe he has a heart.
That's silly. Every pony has a heart. Some have two, Mom says.
But changelings aren't supposed to have hearts. Dad thinks Mothball is just leading me on.
Then why does he keep
Well-
coming to your window? By the way, I saw the rose.
Of course you did.
Hey, everything will be okay. Things will work out with your parents and you and Mothball will live happily ever after.
I vouch for that.
Face it. You may be my best friend, but sometimes you can be really naive.
Exactly, which is why you have my support the whole way.
Thanks, Dinky. You know how Gold Digger and Silver Tray used to say I would become evil and wreak havoc across Equestria and have to be turned to stone?
Yeah.
I don't see how that can happen when I have a friend like you.
You know what they say.
Friends to the end. You want to do a reprise, don't you?
Can we?
Okay.
One more time.
We're a super duper,
Happy Trooper.
loop-de-looper.
Alley-ooper.
Wait, that line's with copy pooper.
Whoops, I made an oopsie-doopsie.
That's okay, it's just a blooper.
So willy-nilly.
Silly Billy.
Now I got the Piccadilly.
Thanks, now you're just being silly.
I'm running out of words to fill you.
Got a coat? It's pretty chilly.
Really?
Pair.
Yes, we are.
Move over, bro. I want to look.
You move over. You just had a turn. Guys, we really shouldn't be doing this.
Aren't you worried that your girlfriend might accidentally get turned into an orange?
Come on. Screwball would never hurt Dinky. Right?
What are they doing now?
They're... dancing?
Spontaneous musical numbers. Works every time.
Yeah!
Okay, now they're hugging. That's a good sign.
And what are you little ponies up to?
Holy crap.
We're not little. Okay, so maybe the triplets are, but Lightning and I are going on 15.
Hey,
Jeez.
show some respect. Dinky went to comfort Screwball and we were spying, making sure they were okay.
I tried to talk them out of it.
Didn't your parents teach you not to eavesdrop?
Nope.
Yes, Aunt Twilight.
Dang it. I was...
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Shame on you two. Shame. Shame on you. Shame on your houses. A pox on lightning and thunder.
And that goes for the three of you, too. Fluttershy told me you were listening outside her door last night.
We're sorry, Auntie Twilight.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Just don't do it again. Now, why don't you all go join the others for breakfast? I need to speak with my goddaughter.
I'm really sorry, Miss Twilight. We're gonna go now.
Yeah.
I hope it's blueberry porridge. You know, I think if we did a love song, she probably wouldn't. Yes?
Screwball, it's your Aunt Twilight.
Oh, come in. Hello, Your Highness.
No need for that, Dinky. I need to speak with Screwball alone.
Oh, okay, Princess. See you, Scooby. Am I still in trouble?
Follow me.
Okay, I don't know where this is going.
Have you ever been in this part of the castle before?
I don't think so.
I'm not
Ouch.
surprised. It's not exactly your father's favorite wing.
What's with all the stained glass windows?
These windows show some of the greatest moments in equestrian history, mostly when the elements of harmony were used.
I see a
Yeah.
lot of them involve Daddy.
You must understand your father was out of control then. That was before... Well, see for yourself.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
This window was commissioned not long after your parents' wedding, to remind us of the day that your mother saved Equestria with her element of kindness alone. In a way, she saved your father as well. When we saw how much she had changed him, we were willing to give him a second chance, regardless of his past deeds. He's not the first villain we've forgiven. Over here, you'll see our battle against Nightmare Moon. If you'll remember, she was about to bring eternal night, but after the elements destroyed the darkness in her heart, she became Princess Luna again and was forgiven by her sister.
Is that Uncle Spike? He looks so tiny.
Yes, that was our victory in the Crystal Empire against King Sombra.
Hey, that's Princess Cadence up there. There she is again, with your brother's shining armor.
Oh, yes, that was at their wedding, when the two of them used their love to defeat the
Lings, yeah.
Changelings?
Screwball. The reason I brought you here is because there is a chance that you could be on one of these windows someday. Whether you are depicted as a hero or a villain is up to you.
You think I'm gonna turn evil, don't you? You wouldn't be the first pony to think that.
All I know is that you have great power, Screwball, and with great power comes great responsibility.
Why does that
Always.
sound familiar?
You know why your father took over Equestria, right?
Something about ponies making fun of him and not fitting in anywhere.
Yeah.
Sure, I've been made fun of, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna go crazy. Well, crazier than I already am.
It's not just the fact that he was ridiculed. He could have ignored them, but instead, he let his emotions get the better of him. Just like Princess Luna gave into her jealousy and resentment towards her sister.
Oh, I remember that, yeah.
You are like a daughter to me, Screwball. And I don't want something like that to happen to you.
It won't. Sure, I messed up when I was a kid, but I'm not
Last
gonna...
night, you lost control of your emotions and used magic against your father.
Oh,
Yeah.
that. But he was gonna hurt Mothball.
Mothball? Oh, yes. The Changeling Prince.
Yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how do you know him?
Promise you won't judge?
In fairness,
Yeah.
he's not so much a secret anymore.
Well,
That is true, yeah.
we kind of met as kids, and we were sort of friends, and...
You are aware that changelings physically have no hearts?
I know. But he's different. I felt his heartbeat, I swear.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me to stay away from him, too?
Personally, and regretfully, I agree with your father. Changelings are too dangerous for a young filly like you to be dealing with.
I'm 15. I can take care of myself.
I'm saying this from experience. It is in a changeling's nature to toy with Pony's emotions. If this prince is truly your friend, as he says, I have no right to lecture you. But you must be careful.
What about
No one can
Thorax?
tell when ponies are lying.
He had a
And
heart.
he hasn't lied to me about being my friend.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Well, the choice is yours to make. Before you go, there is one lesson I have left to teach you today.
What?
Yeah?
What do most of these windows have in common, other than the elements of harmony?
In all of them, a bad guy was defeated?
Yes, but how were they defeated? This includes your mother's taming of discord.
Oh,
Oh, that.
friendship.
Mom said it was the magic of friends?
Technically, it's the magic of friendship.
Yeah.
But yes, it may sound cheesy, but friendship is one of the most powerful forms of magic there is.
Friendship is
The
magic.
only thing more powerful was what saved your father.
My mom?
And what did your mother offer him?
Friendship.
Love?
Exactly.
Well,
True love between two creatures is the greatest magic you'll ever find. You may be a being of chaos, Screwball, but there is a chance you hold such magic in your heart. Never lose sight of that,
ouch.
okay?
Okay.
She's like,
Are you coming to breakfast?
okay?
No thanks. I'll just eat in my room.
Suit yourself.
Yeah. It's-
Wish I knew what to do.
Well, for starters, you can apologize to your father.
There is a chance that you could be on one of
But
these
yeah.
windows someday. Whether you are depicted as a hero or a villain is up to you.
Okay, it's not over yet. A little bit more.
What is taking him so long? He was supposed to be here hours ago.
Perhaps he ran into some obstacle, my queen?
Unless he was captured by the princesses, he has no excuse for being so...
Mother?
Where have you been? I was about to send out a search party.
I, needed time to think.
If it was to contemplate your next scheme, you are forgiven. Now, what did you find out from the halfling?
I don't want to be a part of this anymore, Mother.
Whoa.
What did you say?
Holy crap. You just messed up big time, man.
I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
Are you disagreeing with me?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Maybe I am. What are you going to do about it?
Oh, crap.
No one defies me, especially my own son. Now tell me what you know.
No! I don't care what you do to me! What you're doing is wrong! What we're doing is wrong! Why can't you just leave that family alone?
I should have known you'd be too weak for the task. And I know precisely what makes you weak. That halfling, she's something of value to you, is
Yeah.
she not?
Yeah.
I see she is. Well, if I cannot get the information from you, I can always go straight to the source.
No! You can't! Please, don't hurt her!
You don't want her hurt? Then tell me what I need to know.
She got into a fight with her dad.
Mm-hmm. And?
Well, she has a baby brother now.
Does she now? I don't recall seeing him at the gala.
He's...
They left him in Ponyville with some pony.
And who would this pony be?
Granny Smith.
Granny Smith.
And does the second child have his father's abilities?
Yeah.
Yes.
So that little infant is all alone, without his magical father to protect him. I think we may have to make some modifications to our plan.
Whatever you're planning, it won't work. Screwball can tell when creatures are lying. You can't fool her.
Is that so? Thanks for the warning, son.
Wait, no, I didn't!
Soldiers, escort the prince to his room and make sure he is under constant surveillance. He is not to leave his room unless I say so.
Mother, please! Why are you doing this? Why do you hate Discord so much?
If you will pardon my concern, my queen, are you sure it is wise to lock your own son up?
He needs to learn discipline.
But his loyalty is already staggering as it is. If you continue to push him away, he is never going to follow you.
Need I remind you, Mantis, that even though you are my general and you have command over my army, you still take orders from me, and you are to follow them despite your reservations.
My sincerest apologies, my queen. But he is your son.
And I am his mother. How I raise him is none of your business.
My concern is, your highness, that the more you speak to your son, the more you sound like Queen Arachne.
I am not my mother. Don't you ever compare me with her again. Now go! Leave me.
As you wish, your majesty.
So, what was her mother like?
That baby cannot stay with us, Chrysalis.
But Mother!
No! I sent you out there to hunt, not to
Okay.
make friends.
But Discord has magic! He can make himself useful!
He has no emotion for us to feed on. What good is his power if we have no way to consume it?
Maybe we don't need his power. Can't we just keep him the way he is? I mean, he has nowhere else to go.
Why are you so concerned for this creature?
Well, he has no mother or father. I couldn't just leave him wandering in the woods out there.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think he kind of likes me.
Likes you? In this form? Darling, you know as well as I do that no one can love a changeling, at least while undisguised.
But he didn't run away when he saw me.
That doesn't mean he likes you. He's a monster himself, so it's no surprise that he had little fear.
But he could...
Chrysalis, I have seen his heart. It is as empty as a bottomless pit, with no love to give to you or anyone else.
But...
Oh, Chrissy, you're too young to comprehend. If you're going to be queen one day, there is one thing you must remember. Love is weakness.
But don't we gain power from love?
Exactly. It's a weakness to whoever feels it, but strength to those who can take advantage of it like us. But for us to feel love will only lead to our destruction. Take you and this creature, for instance. If this liking you have for him becomes anything more, you would never be able to drain him of his power.
But you said he doesn't...
There are other ways. Even if we can't drain him of his power, we can still use it to our advantage. You said that this creature was looking for a home, yes?
Uh-huh. He's the last of his kind.
Yes, it just might work.
What might work, Mother?
You know that new land of ponies just over the mountains? That place has a very special kind of magic that I've been dying to get my hooves on. But that same magic protects it. Perhaps if we get that little creature motivated enough.
What do you mean, Mother?
Chrissy, my darling, would you do your mummy a small favor?
What?
Tell that thing that he can't stay here.
Why?
Tell him to go to this new land. Say that the ponies will accept him for who he is. Of course, they won't. And with his unpredictable abilities, he's sure to go on a rampage, leaving the land unprotected enough for us to infiltrate it. We'll have a glorious feast on the ponies' emotions.
I can't! It'll hurt his feelings!
Chrysalis, if you're going to become queen of the changelings, you must learn not to let your emotions get in the way of you becoming great.
But...
How about I make you a deal? If the plan succeeds and the new land becomes ours, you can do whatever you'd like with that creature. Now that I think about it, your union would make the takeover more official. Wouldn't you like that, darling? Not every changeling queen gets a king, you know.
What's this land called?
They call it Equestria.
Equestria. Oh my gosh. Oh man, okay. Well, that was a bit sudden. First of all, because Chrysalis sounded like her mother, apparently a little bit, and I said, what was her mother like? And then it showed a flashback of her, which was good. I like that. I like how I asked the question, what was she like, or what was he like, and then it just shows a flashback of what it was when they were growing up. It's pretty good. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So I think what's gonna happen now is what was the last one called? I forgot. The bitter.
The following video is an audio drama.
I know.
Pony fan.
Stop that. A bitter betrayal. Okay. That brings us to the next thing. Next episode, we're gonna see this a whole lot more, and I think it's gonna be pretty good. So, I'm gonna try to do research on this show and see what I can dig up. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, post a little bit in the first section, okay? As always, peace.